I suppose many of us live by our beliefs, the ideas that we have about our world and our place in it, and ideas that form what we do with our lives, and decisions about the change we want to be. Well, my beliefs are youth and education. In fact, I believe in them more than anything else. Be the change you want to be in the world, Mahatma Gandhi says. Yeah, sure. Assuming you have been sufficiently educated to know what that change actually is. And I say, assuming that, like Gandhi, you're willing to pursue that change through purely peaceful means. That's my greatest purpose. Guide young people, our future, to an awareness of the change that they want to be, and provide them with the emotional and mental tools to achieve that change peacefully. I want you to meet two people. This is Brooke Demchuk, and this is Shay Chavez. Both of these young women, I'm confident, will change this world significantly for the better. And I'm proud of the role that I've played in what they will someday accomplish. Brooke and Shay are not alone. My classrooms, our schools, our state are filled with young people like Brooke and Shay, who will, if teachers do their jobs, they will leave this world a better place. I want to tell you about another young woman, Miriam Nafi. Brooke and Shay probably remember her. Miriam arrived in Ventura from Morocco, just before the start of her freshman year. A timid, practicing Muslim with challenges at home, Miriam suffered profound culture shock and spoke almost no English. Her father had been recruited by a California firm and had relocated his wife and 3 daughters to California. An opportunity. Then the economic crisis hit. Within a few months, Miriam's father was laid off. I don't know why, but for some reason he chose to remain rather than return to Morocco with his family. His 2 elder daughters went to work at Sears. He found a day job. Miriam attended Ventura High School. Because she was an English learner, she couldn't enroll in my class in the elective. But I met her through French Club in my colleague's geography class, and for 3 years, Miriam and I developed a rapport as I watched her flourish. I wanted her in French, because I suspected she was nothing like my students' perceptions of a Muslim woman, perceptions formed by distance, history, politics, and the media. By senior year, Miriam's English was good enough for her to enroll in French, and we developed a good enough relationship that she allowed me to celebrate her religion and her ethnicity openly in class. This reserved Arab girl had grown into a smiling, confident, easygoing young woman, fluent in the French the others were learning. She transformed my students' notion of the Arab world, their idea of the Muslim woman. My students acquired plenty of French that year, both for Miriam and me, but they also learned far more valuable lessons about perception and the vastness of our world. They learned tolerance. And tolerance, I'm keen to say, is the most pressing change our world faces today. It will lead to ending war. Today, both of Miriam's older sisters attend Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. And Miriam herself is finishing her year at Ventura College, and she'll join her sisters at Cal Poly in the fall. That's California's public education system at work. I'm supposed to brag to you tonight, but it's hard for me to do so. I am profoundly proud of the work that I do, and I'm profoundly proud of this award, but truth be told, I can't quite get my head around it. I can't get my head around it because I don't always understand what I do. My dear colleague, my dear friend David Wright, who teaches German, says all I have to do is speak in the language I want to teach. And if I speak comprehensively and my students are engaged, they will acquire that language. Okay. So my students and I, we read great books that we decode together, and we talk about everything. Even crazy tangents about my gypsy brother or my Elgin is a fair game, if they're understandable. But I never let my students believe that I know the truth. I don't know what the truth is. They'll have to figure it out for themselves and come back and tell me. Edward Ballard-Lytton says that the best teacher is the one who suggests rather than dogmatizes, and inspires his listener to wish to teach himself. Yeah, that's what I do. So I won't brag. and I will tell you what some of them say about me. I love when my students write to me, and I love what they tell me. It makes me proud. In 2005, Veronica wrote, "You make us all feel like we're important, and it's obvious that teaching is your life. You show me what a real teacher is, and you make me want to be one." Amanda said in 2011 that school made her a smarter person, but being in my class made her a better person. Jillian said at my awards announcement that I had taught her to prioritize joy. Wow, that floored me. But it's not I who accomplished this alone. It's because others have cultivated it in me. It's a simple and it's a common analogy to a plant that flourishes from good soil, but it's apt. This award is not mine. It's about the people that are providing me the opportunity to flourish. First, my family. My wife, Tanya, is also a world language teacher. My children, Naomi, Eve, and Adrienne. My parents, Eve and Dominique. My brother, represented here by Matthew, and his wife, Britt, and their daughter, Lily. Practicing that. And my in-laws, Jorge and Anna, who unfortunately aren't here this evening. What's true for me is true for all the students we teach every day. Flourishing in the world, at school, and in the workplace begins with education at home. Effective educational leadership plays no small role in the success of our schools and the future of our state. And what is effective educational leadership? It's compassion for young people, love of learning, group building, collegiality, and friendship. It's personified here this evening by my superintendent, Dr. Trudy Arriaga, my principal, Ms. Val Wyatt, Dr. Jennifer Robles, Director of Bilingual Education, Ms. Kathy Asher, Assistant Superintendent, Curriculum and Instruction, and Mr. John Walker, School Board President, Oliver Ventura Unified. Mr. Doss Williams and Mr. Hannah Jackson are also here and also represent that kind of leadership. My colleagues, both previously at San Marcos High School in Santa Barbara and for the last 8 years at Ventura High School, are most directly responsible for making me the teacher that I have become. Thank you also to Mr. Jack Hawkins, President of the Foundation, and my most recent mentor. And finally, I would be remiss not to mention the group most important to my success, the young people I get to teach every day in my classroom, who inspire me to excel, my students. They are eager, intelligent, amiable, and kind, and you can count on great things from them. The one commonality of the five of us being honored here tonight, a characteristic shared, I expect, by all veteran corporate teachers of the year, and by many of our colleagues living in the honor, is our love of our students. At the Business Speakers Brothers, let me say that we consider ourselves fortunate each morning to be in our state,